Good morning, fellow humans, Homo sapiens. This is Rusty78609 and his luxurious 16-foot travel trailer near Alpine, Texas. This morning's temperature was 62 here, and I believe it. It's cool inside. I didn't have the air conditioner on all night. You gotta love it, folks, out here. It's very dry and cool in the mornings and all day long. Well, it's not cool. It gets up to about 88. Out here and in town, it'll get up to about 92, 94, or in Alpine. But anyway, today we're going to be going down to the Terlingua Ranch in Studi Butte and over to Long Draw Pizza, and then maybe over to Lajitas, the big fancy 5-star resort. Yeah, I'll do a few videos and I'll start posting them tomorrow. And for those of you that are curious about Terlingua Ranch, I'll tell you what I know about it, which is a little bit. I lived there on that ranch for about 2 years. Anyway, Pamela Teehee says, I watched a video on a guy who bought land in Terlingua, and he told how hard it was to survive there. He has spent many years trying to build his home and develop his property to a sustainable home. His video left me, and I'm sure others, the thought of, don't you dare think of trying to live there. It's too hard. It's okay. It's not for everybody. Thank you, as always, for all your videos. You're quite welcome. You just got to remember that on the Terlingua Ranch, there's no water. I mean, you can drill a well if you want to. You may get some water. And what else? As far as power, virtually non-existent. I mean, it's there, but it's expensive to have it run to your property if it's not there already. Anyway, Mark H., there is a restaurant in Alpine at 1104 East Avenue H called La Casita. Perhaps you will check it out, Casita Rusty. I might do it since they've named it after me, Casita. Anyway, John Bruce got a long comment. I'll read some of it. It's on the cell phone signal stuff. Says, sorry, Rusty, but you aren't spending enough money on this project. Well, that sure helps. I'll just spend more money and the problem will go away. I'm not going to spend any. How about that? He's talking about the cell phone signal booster. He says, I know a little about these things. He says, omnidirectional won't be as good as directional antenna if you are set up for a few days. I use a WeBoost here at my home, and at my home, I would have no cell phone inside my home without it. Yeah, a lot of people use the WeBoost. That seems to be a pretty good product, but it's 400 to and up. And I've decided I pretty much don't need the antenna booster. I can live without it, so I will until I get one, if I do. Traveling with Rick, Wilson Electronics, WeBoost. Oh, that's pretty good. Best on the market. You get what you pay for. I agree with that. Sometimes. Pamela Teehee, well, you tried the booster. Thanks for all the information on it. Very good to know. Yeah, it's just one of those things. I mean, some people have good luck with them, some people don't. If you look at the reviews on Amazon of the WeBoost product or any of the cell phone booster products, you'll see that some people have had good luck and some people have had no luck. So, it's kind of somewhere in between. Traveling with Rick, Rusty, your driving videos are the best. Interesting topics, great scenery. Thanks for that. You're welcome. I enjoy doing driving videos. This is Santa Fe Faves. What a beautiful, rugged place. She's talking about Three Rivers Petroglyph site in New Mexico. Rusty, you might also appreciate this story about a New Mexico artist, Georgia O'Keeffe. I probably would. Thank you for the link. PJ Bikerful left a link to the Holland Hotel and a Wikipedia link. Thank you, PJ, for the links on the Holland Hotel. Pamela Teehee, beautiful hotel. You always find the most beautiful places wherever you go. Excellent video. Yeah, the Holland Hotel is just a pretty old hotel. I mean, the big difference between hotels and motels is hotels can be a home. I mean, and that one could if you had the money. Shift into high, great view. That was on my drive doing the cell phone video stuff. Janice Peck, very enjoyable tour. Thank you, Rusty. That was on the Holland Hotel. Unguide done. This was on the tiny home. They are storage. It says they are storage. In no way can you legally live in them, no matter how you outfit them or how much money you spend. The government will condemn the unit and force you off your property for failure to meet codes and permits. Fact. Google it. Well, it depends on in my neighborhood where I live in Central Texas, you could live in a storage building. On the Terlingua Ranch, you can live in a storage building. So it's not everywhere. That's what you call a hasty generalization. There are places you could live in anything you wanted to. You can live in a tent on the Terlingua Ranch. Some people probably do. Mr. Smiley, you talk about the tiny home, way overpriced. Well, they've got different price range. Roger St. Martin, have a great weekend. Thank you. Roger St. Martin again. Beautiful hotel. Love to spend a weekend, maybe someday. Yeah, it's a beautiful place. I've stayed there one time. Hey, Rusty, I like your channel. Is this the one you said there are no dogs? But, hey, Rusty, I like your channel. In this one, you said there are no dogs there, but you had a video a few days ago of you playing with the owner's son dog. There's a lot worse things in RV parks than dogs. Yeah, that's true. I mean, there's very few. In fact, that's the only dog I've seen in the RV park is the owner's. So as far as the RV park itself, there's none. Karma is real. Thanks for sharing. The gorgeous hotel, Holland Hotel. Cinnamon Girl, the Holland Hotel is now on my bucket list. Thanks, Rusty. Let me say this about the Holland Hotel. It's right across the street. It's about 50 yards from the railroad tracks. And when the trains come through, it's noisy. Sometimes they'll give you earplugs if you want them. Okay, because when the trains come through once or twice during a 24-hour period, they're long and they honk that old horn. They will wake you up. So there's all that glitters is not gold. Anyway, beautiful place. Darla Daly, thank you. John Gertbach, a lovely rustic hotel, my kind of place. Would love to stay there. Yeah, a lot of people just come there for the ambiance. Clint Price, what a beautiful drive today, Rusty. This is on the cell phone stuff. And as always, a great chat and honest information. I hope people truly notice how you speak from your perspective and don't push those views on others. It was a very admirable trait that most people sadly don't have. Yeah, I know, and I don't really. It's not that I don't care what people do. I do care, but I don't want them to do what I do. Okay, I want them to do what they want to do. Peggy Lynn, so excited for you on the 2019 Casita. I am trailer surfing online and came across what looks like the one for me, the Adrenaline Rush. Doesn't cost a dime to look. Have you heard of the Little Snoozy? Yeah, I have. It's a little pricey is what it is. Yeah, I have. It's a nice one. It is. This is Tom Olafson. Thanks for the tour, Rusty. This is on the 2018 Travel Light. This is on the Holland Hotel. Sarah J. I love the ambiance totally. RR and a small historic hotel. So cool. Wonderful paintings. Yeah, there's a lot of nice paintings around. Scotty Thompson says, cool comment call. Thank you. Peggy Lynn. Love all this. Yeah, that was on the Casita. Peggy Lynn, do you own this land? What a great spot. You're talking about my home base? Yes, I do own that place, and that's why I hang on to it, because at least it's predictable. See, one thing about RV parks like this RV park where I am, it's a nice place, and I would love to be able to come here every year. However, at some point, they may just sell it or close it down. They may get tired of fooling with it, and that's the way RV parks do. Or they may add on. It may get too big. Who knows? Scotty Thompson, do you do good at golf, Rusty? Not really. I was about an 18 handicap. I actually had one. I've had rounds in the 70s. I did actually shoot scratch golf or par golf one time. And anyway, Scotty Thompson, cool Holland Hotel, Alpine, Texas. Did you like the hotel, Rusty? Yeah, I sure did. It's a very nice place. Cool cell phone signal boosters tips. Talk, did it work good, Rusty, in driving your truck? Actually, I couldn't get it to work at all, Scotty. Peggy Lynn, great advice on making money. Peggy Lynn, how to begin a simple life. Says, I just finished this video and said out loud, I could listen to this guy for hours. Then I looked at the clock and it's 1:30 a.m. And I have been, LOL. God bless you, Rusty. Anyway, thank you, Peggy Lynn, for watching my simple videos. We got 4 more. This is Spanny Kronk. Just so you know, anyone born after 1960 can't start drawing Social Security before 65 for early retirement. 67, normal retirement, if Congress doesn't up the age again. Yeah, they keep moving it up to keep it solvent. Dertrixa, great landscape, sir. Looks like John Wayne rides over the hill. Greetings to all real American people from Germany. Prost to you, Dertrixa. Good morning to you over there. This is Drum HD1. What a lovely couple with a really nice rig. Great interview, Rusty. Yeah, this is on the 2000 R-Pod. I did that in Capitan, New Mexico. Yeah, they were nice. Bob Giddings got a long comment. I'll read part of it. It's on the cell phone signal booster. He says, I recommended the Wilson Sleek a while back because it's about half the price of some of the WeBoost products. I've been using a prior model of that for 12 years and had success. Been reading around in the forums lately. I am told that the new one is only a shadow of the old one when it comes to power because the FCC came down on them for producing too much interference with nearby instruments, or so they say. So there doesn't seem to be any way to avoid the high prices. Even then, your success will vary widely from location to location. Sorry about that. Guess I'll keep my old unit and the Yagi antenna until they bite the dust. Yeah, well, you know, that's the way it goes. And yeah, I could finally get one to work here and then move somewhere else and have to struggle with it again. Well, I'm not into struggling when I'm out camping trying to relax. But anyway, guys, from near Alpine, Texas, this is Rusty 78609. I will be taking a little trip this morning. Or scratch that. It'll be early afternoon because the pizza place doesn't open till 5. And so I want to get there about the time it opens. I want to be through with my videos about the time it opens, order me a pizza, and then that way I'll get back here about 8 because it's about an hour and a half drive one way. It's about 90 miles down there. So anyway, what else? Yeah, it's at $3 a gallon. That gets my attention. So anyway, what else? Anyway, it's a beautiful day here. Of course, it's clear as usual, which is, you know, again, that's not unusual here. But thumbs up, carpe diem, adios, bye-bye. Buy anything your little heart desires. But if you think about it, use the link to Amazon products in the description of all of my videos. Why? Because I'm an Amazon affiliate and I get a small commission and it doesn't cost you 1 penny. So if you choose to use it, do. If you don't want to fool with it, don't. No big deal. So what else can I say? Drink plenty of water. 3 or 4 quarts a day won't hurt you. It's good for you. It'll help you avoid gout, kidney stones, and it'll also help you lose weight because you'll be full of water. Okay, this is gout, kidney stones, you know what I mean. And what else? Take deep breaths, breathe in deep, hold it for a few seconds, breathe out slowly. Why? Because that relieves stress, and relieving stress does what? Lowers your blood pressure. Is that good for you? You bet it is. What else? Stretch, walk, you know, do all that stuff. Keep your body in motion. I'll do that later on this morning. I'll do it every day, at least once or twice. And then what else? Stand guard at the door of your mind because what you let in are ingredients. So you might as well let good stuff in so you feel good, okay? Positive thoughts, let it in here. Negative thoughts, keep it out. Don't let negative Nancy or negative Ned get inside of your head, okay? Think positive and enjoy your life one day at a time. So from near Alpine, Texas, on a beautiful morning here, it's going to be 108 in Kingsland, Texas today. And here it's probably going to be 88. That's a 20-degree difference. Adios, amigos. Bye-bye.